Alright, so we're just about ready to start our road trip out to Ely, and great weather, slightly less a little bit of a, not exactly an early start, but still on the road nonetheless. So, keep you guys posted on the way. Later. Okay guys, so we are here at the Donner Pass rest stop, Donner Summit. There is still snow on the mountains, as you can see behind me. There's Dad. Dad's just got out, so it's nice weather so far for travel. So we'll be seeing you a little bit later. I had to drive this morning, so that's why there's like a bit of an interim, a little bit of a pause. No, you're fine. You're fine. Say hello. This is my dad. This is Patrick.
We can show them the lodgepole plans.
That's yeah.
What that is.
Walk over here a little bit. So there's a lot of really tall pine trees over here. This is the kind of area that I grew up in, so more like a high desert. Anyway, I will share with you guys a little bit more as we're driving. We're going to be switching drivers and then continue on. Next we'll be going through Reno, and then it'll be a straight shot across Nevada, so that's about like roughly 6 hours to where we get into Ely. Alright, see you later. Salon. You guys have got to see the mountains throughout here. So anybody that comes out this way to visit or to travel through, this is some of the beauty that you get to see. It's absolutely amazing out here. We're still ways before Reno. We have crossed over the Truckee, and I think I've gone past Truckee, if I'm right. Yeah. So everything's still green. Passing through Reno and Sparks. This was where the LFC was. Actually, the hotel is a little ways down, but it feels like we were just here a couple, just about 3 weeks ago or so. You all right? Circus, circus. So we're coming at it, I think, from a different angle than before. That's right, because we took Sacramento down, coming down before. So, yeah, over that way is the GSR, where BLFC is held. And of course, right when we go through, there's like trucks and underpasses and all that kind of stuff. Yep, there we go. There's a better shot. There it is, and there it goes. So anyway, we've still got a little bit more traveling to do. So I will give you guys a bit more updates as things go. See ya. Hey everybody, Niceful VSL aka Sean Björn, and we are passing through Fernley, I believe this. So, been able to do a little bit of doodling as well. Get to see a little bit of that here. Working on some sketches on the road. Anyway. We're about 1:27 right now. I'm thinking, were you guys looking at getting some grub or something to eat?
Some food? Yes. I don't want to eat worms.
Well, ha 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 ha. That's alright, she's not a verb. Oh, there's my dad. But, yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
That's that's how things are going. So, a bit more update along the road and
On
maybe a little bit
Fallon.
more. Yep, on to Fallon. From there, it's about, let's see.
4 hours.
Oh, it is 4 hours. Okay, I was going to say
Roughly.
5. Okay.
Maybe 5 hours.
Alright.
I'd say 5.
4, 5 hours, somewhere around that. Give you a little bit more updates as we get closer to another town, so that way you guys can see some of the surroundings as well. Later. Okay. So this is the outskirts of Fallon, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's been a long time since I've been in Nevada. And since we've been out here, it's been a couple of years, yeah?
More than a couple, but yeah.
Boy. So this is like the rural life that got used to a bit. We're still a ways out of where I grew up, but just nice spread out towns. A lot of people, you really know each other in smaller communities like this. This is why I prefer areas like this as well, because it's more relaxed, slower paced living than the city. Plus it's just... Say what?
You need to stop there.
Where did you see that?
Sign.
Wanting to try a sample
They
there.
have tours.
Well, if we had more time, maybe. Huh? A lot of agriculture out this way. How are you holding up, Dad?
Hold up.
Say hello, you're on YouTube.
Hola. Hello. Ohio. Friends who never left.
Kind of like that, yeah. You know the reference you're making is for Stitch, yeah? Yeah. That's what I thought. And see, this is where I get a lot of my humor from, is my dad. You know it too. You know it. Anyway, we'll give you another little short clip a little bit later. Hey guys, so we're back, just after a brief little bit here, and we are in Fallon, Nevada. And probably here going to be getting something to eat, yeah? Yes. Oh, that was beautiful.
Start looking.
I am seeing a Walmart. Let's see here, Jiffy Lube. I see a Sonic. What exactly?
Pizza Factory, there's...
You said pizza. Where'd you see pizza?
Right there.
Where?
On the right.
On the right.
Sonic.
It was just right there, you just passed it.
There on the left.
Well,
We're
let's...
gonna turn right.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll go over here. And... So what's the consensus? I mean, I'm for pizza. Everybody likes that.
Do that.
So we're in that corner.
Oh, and there's a GameStop over here too.
You didn't see that.
And why not?
Hello.
Oh, excuse
I
me.
was waiting for him.
Would you like to give a little bit more interest there, Luna?
No.
No? You're on video.
A Hunan buffet.
Best thing on it.
Yeah, that's debatable.
Yes.
So we got,
Right there.
yeah, right over here some. Right. Get some gnomes and check back with you guys
spot.
later.
Good.
Bye.
Oh, it's not.
Okay, guys. So, bit of an update. We are,
East of Fallon.
yes, as my dad brought out, we are east of Fallon. This is pretty much what a lot of Nevada looks like.
It was either a crow or a dead tire.
Let's hope it was a dead tire.
That's right. A tire that was dead
How do you get it? But how does a tire live?
lives through on the road again.
Oh, brother. That was actually not too bad. So part of the reason up here is off in the distance, I think that's it over there, yeah? Up against the hill.
No, we gotta go around the corner.
Yeah, around the
Well, I mean, it's like way up around over there, right?
kind of sort of.
Yeah, it's up around that hill right there.
So I don't know if you guys
We're
can
gonna be coming
see.
up on the flats where all the names are.
Right. So up in the distance a ways is Sand Mountain. So if you guys have ever been through Nevada or want to, this is a great place to bring your four-wheelers, your dirt bikes, a piece of cardboard. You can actually surf down this, and I would recommend that you wear full body protection because otherwise you're going to get skinned up really bad. But we are out at the alkali or the salt flats. People will take stones and they'll be writing messages on the sides of the road, like you can see little bits here and there. And I can't remember on which side it was, but you can actually see.
Right hand side.
Oh, it's on the right hand side. So you can actually. Oh, that's right. So you can actually see God's name out here in the salt flats. So that's really cool. But people will also put things like messages like couples and that, or other goofy messages or pictures as well. I just realized that's really far zoomed in. Let's zoom out just a bit. There it is. So this is kind of like the sightseeing bit of going through Nevada. So Luna, if you can keep an eye out over here.
Kind of hard in the back seat.
Trying to look.
I'm trying to keep the camera steady. That takes place out in Bonneville, but is there anything that takes place out here?
I think so, other than
No?
Jetter pilots, jet pilots.
Jetter pilots.
Jetter pilots. Jedi pilots.
Sounded like you said cheddar pirates.
Cheddar pirates.
The cheddar pirates. They steal your cheese on the high seas.
BBC keys.
See, I told you this is where I got it from. Well, I guess I'll just pause for a second then. Okay.
Maybe it's up this way.
Still keep looking. I see a lot of scripture quotes. Citations there. Also some kanji. And all those are just basically rocks that people gather out there and to share. There's a bicycle. I wonder if anyone's gone out there and done an oh wait, there was. Yep. Jehovah is God.
Out in the middle of the desert, it speaks.
Yes, it does. And just right up over there, about where that gap over there is in the mountain, that's about where the Sand Mountain is, yeah?
Yep.
So as we get around there, I'm going to pause this for a second then, as we get a little bit closer, get another shot of that.
If we get
Right.
past it.
So, it's alright, just be cautious. So that over there, guys, I am. This is Sand Mountain.
Is there anybody on it?
I don't see any trails or anyone on there right now, but I imagine that as school gets out, that there's probably going to be a lot of people. Well, actually, yeah, you can see way out, kind of over there by the base of the mountain. There's a lot of RVs out there. I don't know if I can zoom in even anymore.
Come out there and stay. And when you get up real close, it is an actual mountain. It is really super tall.
So when you live in a desert, you make do with what you have for recreation. And what was the story behind this there, Luna?
Is that it once started from the mountain range to our right and blew all the way across, and it is still traveling. As you can see, it's starting to spread up towards the mountain.
So there you have it. Sand Mountain. A documentary.
Hey, there's a guy on it, on the top of the dune. He made it to the top. He's disappeared out of view, but I saw him. There he is. He keeps popping up every once in a while.
I can't even see anybody on there.
Here's another one on the far top.
Your eyes are better than my camera lens.
Up to the front of it. They look like little tiny ants.
What if I sat forward?
No, it's all right.
Like little ants going up the front face.
Because there'll be a signage up here that will say Sand Mountain or something on the left,
Right.
I think. Yeah, right up here about a quarter of a mile.
Yeah, you can see where that car is just up ahead. Wait, whoa, there's the mountain there.
Signage.
Zoom in too fast. Pony Express Trail.
Seems to me that they paved the road partially to
Yep,
go on out there
just
now.
going right out there. That'll take you to the Sand Mountain.
Yep.
Alright, so we'll pause things here and give you another update at another point of interest. Hi everyone, it's Sean again, and thought I'd play a little bit of the game, you know, since everybody, as they're driving on a road trip, you can get kind of bored and need some things to do. You can listen to music, you can do other things, but I found this at BLFC, board games, so we're going to play one of those today. And I've already asked some of my friends and some local furs for some words here. We're doing a Mad Lib. And also we've got Patrick, Dad, and Luna back there. Say hi, Luna. Or don't say hi. I can't tell what you were doing. They're just... so what we're going to do is we're going to be filling in some of these, and then we're going to be giving a story. So, let's see here. Let's start with Patrick. Dad, give me an adjective, please.
Happy.
Happy. It's more like a feeling. Can you give me a different adjective, please?
Hurry.
Not quite an adjective. Describes a person, place, or thing.
Timely.
Timely? Adjective. Yeah, I guess that could work. Okay, so timely. Luna. Can you give me a verb, please?
What?
A verb.
What?
Like an action word. Ha 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 ha. Now.
What am I supposed to do?
Are you serious? I will howl. I know how much you enjoy. I enjoy that.
What do you want?
She's being difficult.
What do you want?
A verb, please.
A verb?
Yes, please.
What's a verb?
I'm gonna fix ball. All for your entertainment. Sorry, didn't mean to take that from
What
another
is verb?
YouTuber. You're kidding me, right?
No.
Oh, God.
I know what it is.
Oh, my balls. Okay. A verb, please. You've already got your 15 seconds on YouTube.
You know what? I can't think of anything right now.
Seriously, not even one action word. Just one.
Flying.
That works. Only we're gonna go fly because flying is present tense. So
Fly. Fly. Fly away. Fly, fly, flee.
So that leaves me with a body part. So we are going to do tail. Okay, so Patrick, back to you. I need a past tense.
Second.
Oh, no worries, no worries.
Okay.
I need a past tense verb.
Flown.
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 Right. And Luna, I need another past tense verb. Something that happened in the past, action in the past.
8.
8. We did eat. We had eaten. I can't English right now.
Okay, then.
No. It's good. It's good. It's good. Already wrote it down.
Why didn't you criticize mine?
I didn't criticize it. I was just saying that we had.
I heard it.
I
Right there.
was saying that
For
we
all the
had.
world to see. Right here. Right there.
There. Now the world can't see it. Oh,
You editing this?
maybe.
I suggest strongly.
Okay, so let's see. That puts me with an adjective. Adjective. So let's see. Let's do musky. Musky. Let's see. I'm waiting on some from Jay. And Patrick, I need another adjective, please, Dad.
Angry.
Angry. Very well. Luna, can I get a noun, please? A person, place, or thing, not specific.
Snorkel nose.
That's a noun.
Is that a person, place, or thing?
Yeah, but
Snorkel nose.
no, not a name. Not a name. Just like a generic. You know, so like.
A snorkel nose. Okay, snorkel.
Snorkel. We'll do snorkel. Snorkel. So then that puts another adjective for
You
me.
realize that this is not a very fun game.
Ha 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 ha. It's fun for all of you that are watching this, right? Comments down below if you like the content that you're seeing. Whatever. An adjective. So let's do spotty. Patrick, Dad, I need another plural noun, please.
Bees.
Bees. That's the bee's knees, yeah? Okay, bees. Let's see here. Luna, one last one from you describes a person, place, or thing. Just leaves with a name. Oh, this ought to be interesting. I'm almost tempted here because Raz is at work that this should include him. So yeah, we're gonna make this razzle dazzle. Responses from one other fur, and when that comes in, we're going to read this out loud and hope you guys enjoy.
64 miles.
Right, so we are.
Unit is 212.
So that's only like maybe what, 4 hours?
Still the same time.
So we guessed right about 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock to arrive. On the left-hand side, I think, is it right?
Yes.
Okay, so. This is a monument as you are going. Hello, don't zoom in on that splotch. Up ahead, if I can get it to zoom, there we go. Not on the mountain. This is a tradition, I guess you could call it as well, is that people would throw shoes over the boughs. So anyway, people would throw their shoes on the boughs of this cottonwood tree here, and I can't exactly remember how it started, but, well, you want to get the story there, Luna?
There was a young couple, and they got into a terrific fight, and she wanted to leave him, so he pulled over, and he threw all of her things out. Well, he grabbed a pair of his work boots by accident and chucked them too, and so when she gathered all her stuff, she found his boots, and so in a fit of anger, she threw him up in the tree. And as he was traveling back down the road, he had a sense of remorse over what they had said and done, and so he went back and they made up.
Yeah, I'm
and they
filming
said
it.
The tree brought them luck in their marriage, and they stayed together. So tradition is that if you're having problems, you take pair of shoes, toss them up in the tree, and supposedly it helps you out.
Ah, okay, so thanks for the story on that. In reality, it's just a landmark to us. I mean, we saw that, and then we know that we're not that far away from Reno, or if you're going out this way, it just means that you've got a long ways to go before you reach the other side of the state.
212.
Yeah, 212 miles. But there is a lot more scenery out here. You start getting into the mountains and less away from the desert flats. You can start seeing also too why Nevada's state flower is the sagebrush, which is what you're seeing pretty much everywhere around here. So just wanted to share that little tidbit with you guys, and continuing on with the trip. Alright guys, so finally got responses from everybody. So just to credit everyone here, we've got responses from my friends Ripley the Wolf, Raz Raccoon, sort of, he will be in this story, you'll see, Little J Berry, my folks Padraig and Luna. We also got some responses from Mirror Kitty of the Chico Furs, and Jacques, another fur that I know off of Amino, and then of course my own responses as well. So this is going to be interesting. Are you guys ready to hear this? Oh, with more enthusiasm.
Yeah.
That's better. Sort of. Anyway. Alright, so, story time. This Mad Lib is, of course, about the fur con. So, here we go. It was time for my big trip to MFF. Like it so far? I was so timely, I thought I might fly, but I managed to get to the Pontiac Aztec without incident.
Okay.
Alright.
Good to know.
Yes. That is, until I was waiting in the ridge line and I was stuck behind a Dutch angel dragon. Hello, I said, and looking them right in the tail.
Okay.
Right. Because you look at them in the tail. Okay. They flew and I ate swiftly. I'm not sure what I ate exactly. It was a fairly musky interaction for this con. I'm not a musky wolf. I do shower. So, okay. We cooked together for a while, until I decided this was too angry, and decided to go find my snorkel.
Alright.
So,
Snorkel.
apparently I'm going swimming somewhere. I spent the rest of the weekend walking with my spotty bees. There's a new species idea. Spotty bees. Somebody come up with it. It's a bee chi. A chibi. Chibi. There you go. And I only got in trouble with security once for the woman I brought.
Oh.
Jay. Ooh. Shiny. The con ended up being blue. Shiny sponsors end up being blue. Is that how it goes? Oh, and Raz Raccoon was there too, so that certainly made me enthusiastic. If you know the guy, he would definitely bring enthusiasm to any room. A lot of coffee with that raccoon. And energy, and just looking forward to being with him. So, that was this Mad Lib. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, as things are going now, we're getting towards the next mountain range, and someone had tossed something. I felt, what was it? No, it was my pen. Fell off my hat. There it is. We are at 5 o'clock right now, and we've got about another 3 hours, is it? About that. So we'll be checking with you guys a little bit later.
Another Vanderwerf?
Where?
Oh, wait a minute. Those are just cows. Never mind. No, they're worthless.
Like, oh.
No, they're cows.
I can hear mind.
Just cows.
Okay.
Never mind.
This is all agricultural areas out here in Nevada, so there's a lot of cows, horses, not
a lot of wild man.
Groups of horses that aren't tamed by people. There's a lot of Mustangs that are out here though, right? Still, that roam around.
That's what wild horses are.
So anyway, we'll give you guys a little bit more of an update a little bit later, right? So yeah, it's long. Yeah. Right up over there, as I zoom in on the right place. There it is. That squarish building up there on the hill is referred to as Scotty's Castle. And history behind that, anyone? Was this like a wealthy person?
Yeah. The guy that built that mansion in Death Valley.
Oh, this was his own private mansion?
What's this guy's name? Scotty something, right?
Scotty something.
I can't remember his name right now.
Scotty something. So Mr. Something.
I can't remember.
Get another picture of it.
Anyway.
I'm taking video actually.
He was a millionaire or a billionaire, and this was like a summer home that part of it that still survived. He built it for his wife. They come up here for the summer.
And this is here in Austin, Nevada. So if anyone wants to take a look and come out here and check out, you're more than welcome. License plates.
There's an old church, 2 old churches. One over there and one over there.
Austin was once the second largest city. Over 10,000 people used to live here.
10,000. Good grief. Now it's just more. Well, it is still a county seat.
Courthouse.
Yeah.
Another church. 3 churches.
There's more than that. Don't you remember when we would work it in territory?
This was quite a bit. Well, there's not much to the main street except a few main businesses,
Right
but it does
there's
go on up
Pony
into
Express
the
house. You can actually stay there
Cool.
and rent it, you know, to spend the night.
And things are still green out here
Yeah, it's really green.
compared to California.
It's still green. It's just starting to turn brown
Yeah. Oh gosh. Do you remember? Was it that when we were coming in, or was it when we were leaving, that it's like the miles per hour on the road on the curves is very misleading. If you ever come out this way, it's like it says it goes up from what 25 to 35, 45, and then it says it has you do 55 around some of these curves. Which, if you see the way that you climb, there's no way that you should be doing 55 miles an hour around some of these curves. Whoever put that up is nuts. Because look at this, it's almost like a switchback as you're going up the hill.
There's a switchback. There's a van at the top there.
Whee! Feels almost like a roller coaster, yeah? Please don't take that as a hint. I don't want that. See, right there it says 35, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 35. All right, so you're going about the same. Look at the height that you're at right here, just right now. And they're telling you that you want to be going, see, and right up ahead here, 45. Yeah, right. There was a time, I remember going down or up this hill. I want to say it was up this hill, and I was, at the time, younger, and thinking, okay, so it says that I should be going about this speed, right? And so I'll go ahead that, and I ended up going over the line a little bit, and I got myself back over, and then right within a couple seconds, there was a truck that was in the opposite lane. That freaked me out so much. You guys have no idea.
All the Quakies over there.
Pretty.
They're all
Quaky?
green right now.
What's, Aspen, right?
Yeah, right in front there. You can tell where the waterways are from the mountain, because that's where they grow.
And if I remember right, around this fall, it's a very beautiful time out here. If you go out this
Turn
way,
all golden.
yes, it's almost like when the sunlight hits it just right, it's almost like being on fire, but not. It just looks like that. So now we are about to enter the Toyabe Forest, and this is one of the last national forests before you get into White Pine County. We are still technically in, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's Lander? Okay, good, I did remember. It's only been about 15 years. No, less than that. Anyway. So as we continue to get climb our ascent here, pan the camera here. Look at this. Look at that. Look at how high up we are already. So Ely, where we're going, is about 6,400 feet elevation.
65.
65? Right. So essentially we've gone up, down to sea level, and then gone up again. But it's a very beautiful country out here. So I'd highly recommend, if you guys are ever going to do any kind of road trips, head out this way. You may not think that it's a lot, but oh well. This is where I grew up, so this is what I'm used to. Anyway, we'll give you a little bit more update as we get farther along the road, so we'll see ya. So just up ahead here, guys, is Pancake Summit.
No idea why.
This is where they make pancakes.
Whatever.
Of course it is. Makes sense to me. Am I right? See, there's a thumbs up there. Give a thumbs up in the comments below if you agree with that. Give a thumbs down if you agree with Luna. I'm not saying a thumbs down. It's just like it's just like showing your side of it. Right. But this is one of the. Let's see, how many summits are there that we go through? We've been through Austin. We're the next town.
About 7 or 8 summits.
Right. Oh, it's Hickson.
So yeah, it's not pancake yet.
My bad. But the next town over is going to be Eureka, right?
No.
Yeah, there's Diamond Valley.
Diamond Valley.
Way out here.
That was our territory.
Yeah, we used to go out here in our Bible education work.
If you're into fossils, you can go back here.
Petroglyphs, yes. A lot of hills out there for exploring.
Diamond Valley, where they grow the finest alfalfa hay, shipped all over to the best racetracks in the world. That's no lie. That's what they do. They
Oh,
ship
yeah?
it out, yeah.
So Luna, how are you liking the drive so far? How about you, Patrick?
What's good?
You're on candid camera.
You. Whatever.
Yeah.
You missed it.
It's all right.
I was.
Pop your head up when you're done.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, Paul.
So-
Yeah, Paul.
When you live out in Nevada, also, you don't tend to measure things in miles. You tend to measure things in hours. It's about 5:40 right now, so we've got at least another couple hours, possibly. And still have plenty of sunlight left, so I'll give you a little bit more of a heads up as we get closer to Eureka, unless there's other things, points of interest along the way.
And if we have some sunshine, we'll let you see Wheeler Peak from the top of the other peaks, and Jonathan's looking right. It's a big, tall peak.
That's true. That's
see
one
it.
of the tallest mountains in the eastern side of Nevada, around 13,000 feet. 13,000 something.
13,000, yeah.
Tried to hike to the top of it once and it didn't, well, I'll save that until we're a little bit closer to you for you to hear that story.
It was way
Yeah,
up.
but way back there.
There we go. That's right, because you can actually see the green alfalfa.
Remember how long we can spend in service that day?
Oh yeah, you can easily...
Out there 4 or 5 hours and not get it done.
This is a full day. This entire valley, there's a huge amount of cross streets.
There's the mine. Eureka Mine. What's the name of it now? Can't remember if they've changed companies.
Newmont? No, that was.
I don't remember actually.
Was it Newmont? No, it wasn't Newmont.
I can't remember.
It was. It's a name of a mine. It's in Eureka. It's the Cortez.
Just start naming off famous
Get it.
mines.
Ted
A lot
Easton
of
worked
gold
down
out of there, though.
Didn't Ted Easton work?
Yeah.
For a little while.
Yeah. Before he retired, right?
Yeah.
Hi everyone. So we are just about there to Ely. We are coming up in on Eureka. So that's about an hour outside. This is another historical town. I got a little bit of sun glare. There we go. That's better. Historical town. There is a opera house here. We just passed the mine that's just right outside in Diamond Valley. We had some friends that lived out here. This is a fairly good sized town. Another
Take
town.
2 days to do the territory.
Yeah, about that.
Just the town.
There's one of our friends that used to live here, well, possibly still lives here, that plays cello. And so I'm trying to think of some other highlights here. Old fire station. What do we got here? We've got a...
What?
We've got a supermarket. That's come out here, and an Ace Hardware.
Oh my gosh, what the...
Well, apparently everything grows and everything changes after 15 plus years.
Yeah, people make money.
Apparently, wow.
And they have the money here because the
mine.
high school, they have the swimming pool here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And the high school uses it for they
Meets.
Have, yeah, they
Swim meets. Yeah, so Ocean, if you're watching that, you understand what that's like, where there's a big school, big meets. So,
No, they just got money here. That's all, because of the mine.
Well, right. I'm going to pause this here and just... There we go. So this is how it looks coming into Eureka.
Those right there, slag heaps. It's the tailings dumpings from when they used to process
Gold.
the gold ore a long time ago. Now it's just solidified into a rock mass.
Oh, one other really cool thing about here, there is a really awesome restaurant. A lot of locally grown food. And I remember always used to go get ice cream over here.
Yeah, they got a little...
I think it's run by Mennonites, I think?
No.
No? It's not Amish?
No.
No? I can't remember now.
The,
The cafe at the end.
yeah, it's not, no.
Well, I thought it used to be.
It could have been the way in the past, but not anymore.
All right.
Here comes the Opera House.
Right, and that's on the left-hand side. There's actually...
No, that's the famous saloon, the Owl.
No, I wasn't pointing at that. I was looking at the murals. I know that the Opera House is coming up right here.
Yep.
And this actually does have a working stage, very good condition. If you guys get a chance to check this out.
A lot of famous people come here, and they've got their names signed on the back of on this wall in the back of the stage. A lot of famous people have passed through and performed there.
So this is here on Highway 50. If you guys are driving through Nevada, the loneliest road in America. A lot of great sights though. If you're into history and that. This is that coming up ahead here. This is that little diner.
Old diner here. What's it called now?
DJ's
Diner and Drive-In.
Go here if you want great food, guys, and great ice cream.
Yeah.
And so that is Eureka. So that was Eureka, guys. So right now we only have about 77 miles to Ely, which means we're actually we're gonna be just a little bit ahead of 7. Yeah. So we're actually making really good time today.
And 90, 100 miles an hour makes up for the time.
Yeah. Her decision, not mine.
You can't go that fast.
No, I can't. I will obey speed limits even if it annoys other people.
No, you can't go 90 miles. Okay. Whatever.
Okay, well, yes, she's technically right. You cannot make fun of me, why don't you? But anyway, another cool thing is that as we get further into this area, you'll get to see a lot of wildlife from time to time. So a lot of deer, more horses, obviously. Thank you. I love you.
No, antelope we'd see as we're going up to Windover.
Oh, that's true.
Antelope up that way.
So, and this is another forest, or is this still Toyabe?
Still Toyabe.
That's right. I'm getting that glare. There it is. But yeah, so we'll catch up with you guys as we get nearer to Ely. There's a smaller town called Ruth, which is another mining town, and that's about 5 miles outside. 7 miles, 5 miles, somewhere in that. It's a short distance. So we'll give you a brief video from there.
Yeah, I can do 70,000 miles an hour.
See, this is why she likes to be a snow leopard. Meow. Rawr. all the things. Anyway, I will see you guys a little bit later. Bye. So this way is a hot springs, and I think, yes, that's a La Paul.
And band of wild horses there. And they've got young too. Good grief. Yellow pound.
Out there is, I believe there's a hot springs.
Not at Yellow Pond, no.
I thought there was. Well, it's duck water.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yellow Pond is where Grandma caught that about 4-pound trout out of the reservoir.
We're talking Grandma BJ.
Grandma BJ.
Grandma Betty.
Yes. She had gotten some fishing tackle, pole, and whatnot. So we had gone out there to go fishing, and it was kind of old stuff, and I didn't think it was any good. But she caught the biggest fish. Yeah, it was incredible.
Alright, so let's see here. We shouldn't be too awful far out. Maybe another half hour.
About that, maybe.
Turn the
There it
camera
is.
for effect.
There's
What?
that little. Oh, I thought that was
No.
somewhere around this area. I'm pretty sure it is. I thought there's a little brick, closed.
Oh, those are the charcoal ovens, the coke ovens.
No.
No.
No, that's over the hill. Aunties.
I'll do a little bit of speed video here, give you guys the feel of a roller coaster. Alright guys, so we are at the last pass before heading down into where Ely is at and Eureka and all that. We've already been through Eureka, excuse me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like, where are you at?
My mind is in the past. So
Something up at Valley. I can't remember what it's called.
Jake's Valley, is it?
Yeah, I think it was Jake's Valley.
Yeah, so there's a bit of a story here. we got a Dodge Ram, was it? From my cousins. And it was an older truck, maybe 1980s, somewhere around that. We were intending to use it for, like, as a work truck. It made it out from Quincy, so if you guys, like in California, if you know where Quincy is, it made it across Quincy, all the way over to right about this area here, and through a rod. Of all places. You'd think that it would have done that over the mountain passes.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was like Sunday, and we get a call when Dad and I are at our meeting from Mom that she's stranded out here, and immediately we're like freaking out, like so we had to take off afterwards, and it's probably about a good 15 to 20 minute drive to where you were at, right? And then we just had to get somebody to haul it back, and it was no longer drivable. I mean, you could get it for scrap. But that was a little bit of a disappointment, and then looking back on it now, kind of funny in a way. My cousins meant well. You know, we
They just
don't.
refunded our money.
Yeah, and that was really cool of them to do that.
There's Ruth.
Yes.
That's Ruth.
So right over here, guys. Sorry, just right above that hill as we're getting past, there is a giant copper pit, or copper mine, and they mine a few other minerals there. I believe molybdenum is one of them, things that are used in processing other chemicals. So this is a very large operation here, and it's changed hands over the years. I think there's been, what, 3, 4, 5?
When we lived out here.
Right. So you can see out in that area where it's all, whoa, there's my finger. Right in that area over there where I was pointing. That, just around the corner of that, as it goes, it just loops around a little bit over here. That area is Ruth. And then just right past that, that's where Ely is. And so as we get around the corner there, I will show you the drive in, and yeah, you get to see a little bit of my hometown where I grew up.
And you can see the railroad where it goes by. And
That would be
you
fun
can
to
take
do
a
the
railroad
ride.
train, take a train up.
If we did have time, yeah.
That would be fun to take the
Yes,
train.
this. I'm going to pause this and I'm going to switch it to selfie so that way you can. Right. So one of the other things that's interesting about that is that the train that's out here, it is a steam locomotive. You don't have very many of these anymore, and they go along the old spurs, so they could go to some of the old mining towns, and then also up north a little bit as far as the Northern Nevada Railroad went. They do a couple of different trains a year, from like wine and cheese to chocolate to one that Luna and I did, which was a period train. So we dressed up in like 1920s, so looked like a newsie for me, and Luna had a nice dress, hat, gloves, which we got through my drama teacher. Yes.
Packed our own food.
Yes, we did. And that was actually kind of a good thing in a way. I mean, they served, to quote the person there,
It's cheap.
they called them gyros. Now, that's a...
Gyros.
Any of you that know Greek or that eat Greek food, you know that it said gyro, right? So, which is basically like either a lamb or a chicken sandwich wrapped in pita, served with feta, tomato, onion, lettuce, and tzatziki, which is like a cucumber yogurt sauce, which is really good, by the way.
Lots of little ones. Lots of little ones out there.
Sheep. Sheep. Oops. Right out there. So anyway, there was a family that was with us on this train, and little kids don't like feta. So we brought some fried chicken. We had, what else did we have? Some cookies. You know, like traditional fare like you'd have as you're going on the train back then in those days. Also, we got some sarsaparilla or root beer or something like that. Some boiled eggs, I think. And we got an actual picnic basket. So we got to start a conversation with these people, and we offered him some fried chicken to the little kid, and he took that, and also, with his parents' permission, of course, with you know, cookie as well. And so it was just a really nice train ride. Would do it again in a heartbeat, and that's I loved, you know, being things in costume, and I was in drama club in high school, so these are things that you really had enjoyment and fun in.
We actually rented the costumes from the drum club.
Not rent; those were lent to us.
Lent?
Yes, my drama teacher out here.
Rented.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could. My drama teacher out here, Miss Tucker, which I think that she still is running the drama department, was totally cool with that. So maybe might be able to get to say hello to her out this year. She's still teaching. But anyway, as we get closer around, we'll get you a shot of us going into Ely and also going around. Waited for that. Going around Ruth. So you get to see a little bit of that, and then we'll be there. So yay. So here's a little bit more of a close-up of the copper pit.
Just barely moving along, you see his head. Now he's disappeared.
Yeah, kind of. As soon as I get it into focus, the subject always goes away.
The truck itself would be
Huge.
Yeah, just absolutely huge. If you were to put a standard sized car next to it, it would look ridiculous.
Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. the roads out here are not exactly the smoothest, but they're still roads.
Okay, turn that off.
Here's a nice picture. There used to be a name to this town right here.
This was a town.
This was a town kind of right here.
Yeah.
A little spot on the map between here and Ruth.
Is it Liberty? No.
I think it was on the left.
Yeah, Liberty.
No, Liberty was back before Ruth. Then it got swallowed up by the tailings.
So here you can see
Yeah,
part of
Liberty's down the
the,
hill.
you can see a part of the railroad here. This is one of the spurs that goes up to the mine. And it still is used today.
By the
That's one of the old houses that were around
Schoolhouse.
the end of town. There's here.
see the old shacks.
As soon as I pan over there, they all go out of view. I will get better in videography, I promise. But just right up ahead, right over there, just around the corner, that is Ely. So, how does it feel to be back in Ely after 15 plus years? Actually, it's been sooner than that. We've been here about maybe 3 years ago. How's it feel, Luna?
Words just they don't come to mind.
They don't. How about you, Patrick?
It's wild and crazy.
Now, honey, that's you.
No, I'm wild and crazy. It's great. Go up this hill right here, and there's the Volkswagen went up that hill. Up
So
to
here we go, guys.
gold mine.
This right here.
Ely.
We are officially in Ely, Nevada.
Okay, people, come on now.
So that is spelled E-L-Y, and it is said Ely, not Ellie or Eli. It's Ely. I've heard it said a couple of different ways.
There's a tunnel right up here that the train goes through.
Yeah, that's what you should
Short
get.
little tunnel.
Remember when something happened inside the tunnel? I can't remember.
They had to
No.
brace it up.
There's a tunnel.
Yeah.
That's what the train would come through to take you up to Ruth.
There's some really great shots of that if you can catch it with the steam coming out on a cold day. And wasn't there Turkey Rock as well, right here? Or was it a different spot?
Different spot.
So here we go. Ely. Yay! So guys, this is the town where I grew up. Start seeing a little bit more of it here. It's spread out a little bit across a lot of the valley here. We are in the Great Basin, so we're surrounded by mountains. This is the main street as you're coming in here. Over to your right from here is Broadbent Park, which is where they would typically have the graduation. That's where they had ours.
Now they have their own football field.
Yeah, it's a lot nicer.
Built their own.
What do you want to say? It's still going to rain on graduation. it's like a tradition.
It's gonna be hot, but it's
This was a place where I used to work.
The villa.
Yep, Mr. G's villa. A couple of places that are still in business. Some of them have changed. This place here has the best soda fountain ever. Used to go there when I was back in middle school.
What's your temperature saying?
This is middle school.
This right here is the middle school, guys. It used to be the high school, but it's the middle school now. So these are the Cougars. And the White Pine High School, which is where I attended, were the Bobcats. And there's a lot of really great artwork as well that were done by local artists.
It's changed. It's no longer Napa.
Nope.
Oh my
You
gosh.
have to turn here for fuel.
Oh.
What about your... Dean is working at Prospector still.
Yeah. Yep.
But he does, and he's staying at Prospector or staying over
I think he's still here.
apartments over here.
Yeah, I think he's still here. Stairs there.
So a little ways up here on your left is Sports World, sporting goods store, and then just around the corner from that
Is there
is
some?
the theater.
Yeah.
Wonder if there's anything good playing. It is Rampage. Oh, didn't really care for the game when I was younger, so that's not something of my interest. The Cove is like kind of similar to FKO Sports in Oroville. It's like for young people, mostly brand name wear, mostly sport oriented. Let's see here. What has that changed to? Is it
Hometown Pizza.
Hometown Pizza? Is that still the same one?
No, it used to be a pizza factory.
Well, at least it's still pizza. Maybe they're still any good.
I don't know.
Nor do I. Let's see. That's become a church now. What does that say? Shopco. There's a Shopco here, and Napa's over here, Dad. CNC's still here. Some of my friends.
They give it a facelift since I've been here.
Going out that way north is another town, McGill.
Antlers.
There's also it.
Buying antlers. Those are some of just the antlers from people that they go out and,
Hunt.
well, when the deer sheds them, or the oak sheds them.
So this used to be a VNS True Value.
True Value.
Wow, they've completely remodeled that. Good grief. Washington Federal. Everything's changed.
Still La Fiesta, huh?
La Fiesta, good Mexican food. Copper Queen. A few of my classmates used to work there. Decent food as well.
Twin Block, yeah.
Best Japanese and Chinese food here.
Yep.
The new building.
Where?
Right here.
This, optometry. Dr. Robertson.
Ooh, he moved from downtown.
Fancy, fancy.
Yeah, you're probably paying fancy too.
Well, to be honest, you do with any doctor.
There's the new extension.
So this is the,
La
oh,
Quinta now.
Anytime Fitness is,
Yeah.
okay,
Where the
Family
flower
Dollar,
basket-
or the Flower Basket used to be.
Still here. That's where I used to work.
So right here.
And
Lori
Family Dollar.
sent you a text and said, she's at town right now, text me when you're getting here.
Text you saying
We're here.
Well, I had her home, I had her home,
Roberto's
she said.
Mexican food. What? So Arby's is gone. Arby's is gone.
And we got the
McDonald's.
Lubs.
And see, this is where I used to work.
Yeah. I almost went by.
Honey, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I'm lost.
So
It's
we've got
now-
a new
now-
one. There's a
Here,
Carl's Jr. here. That's new.
Now it's a huge
Now,
place. It's
Just
changed.
right up here, guys. I don't know if you can see it that well, but that is my old high school. Right up there. Right up there. So that's White Pine High School, home of the Bobcats. And we'll be going there for the graduation on Monday night of my cousin. So we'll get this beauty of a car washed up and spiffed up, and then from there it's just heading out to my family. So thanks for the journey, and I'll keep you guys up to date with a few other videos, but I'm gonna spin this thing around for a...
You want me to ask him?
Ask
Alright
him
guys,
first.
so thank you very much for joining me on this travel out to Ely, Nevada. This is Sean Loppy Iyer. I'm getting better at spelling with my left
It's gonna
hand.
take me a few moments to step out.
Signing off
fine.
saying, stay frosty, stay fluffy, and I'll see you later, you flipplets, alright? Slán.